Okay, now we have our AI receptionist set up. We've got our offering set up, we've got our business details set up, and we've got a phone number, right? If you guys took advantage of our offers when we came in, you guys should have been able to easily select a phone number. If you guys decided to skip those, then to get this active again, you're gonna have to come over to plans. And let's say I want the 147, maybe I want the $500 plan. You're gonna have to click on upgrade, and we need to get your credit card on file here. So if you say yes to that, what it will take you to is actually our billing section. And so on this billing section here, I'm going to explain a lot more than just how to add a card, because we got some really cool things in here. So right here, this will tell you how many minutes are included in your plan, how many you've used, and how many are remaining. Now, if you go over your limit, let's say you're on our $50 a month plan, you're just starting out. Well, how bad would that suck if we just turned off your AI receptionist when you capped out? Let's say that you have a big client on the phone, they're going to book an appointment, and it's going to be awesome revenue for you, and then we just turn on your voicemail because you hit your plan limit. That'd be really frustrating. But at the same time, what if you got a bunch of phone calls and none of them converted because you're running a new Facebook ad campaign and it was targeting the wrong audience or something like that? Well, we don't want you paying for all those phone calls because it's not going to help you grow your business. So the way we decided to do this is we'll actually give you a projected monthly usage. So you can decide, oh my goodness, I'm growing, I'm getting a lot of phone calls, I'm going to go over my limit here. Well, you know what I need to do? I probably need to upgrade, right? Or if this is still saying, hey, you're way below your limit, you're going to be good, you don't need to upgrade, and it's perfectly fine. And the way you can tell is you're going to be able to see your top 3 days and a graph of how many minutes per use during the day, so you can actually see your trend of what's going on. This is where you can active and manage all of your cards. And then down here, this is where all of your invoices are going to be, so you can keep track of your billing. If you have any questions, you can use this invoice ID to reach out to support. Now, what is this overage cap? We automatically set it to 100 for every new account. But if you're going to go over your plan, we don't want to surprise you with any surprise bills. And so, but we also don't want to cut off your AI receptionist when it's booking appointments and you're growing. So you can go ahead and change this to say, you know what, I'm okay with going $200 over each month as long as it's bringing me in customers. So I'm going to do that, saved. Or if you are very confident, I'm going to turn this off. If I get 2,000 phone calls, that's great, because I've got my marketing dialed in, I've got my numbers dialed in. I want to make sure that I can take advantage of that if there's a huge, flux of clients that are coming in. So we add that protection. It's there if you guys need it. We try to give you projections of what's going on, and that allows you to come in here, add a card, go over to your plan section, and make sure that you're picking up a plan that works for you. Now you might be asking, what's the difference with these plans? We kept it super simple. And we kept it super simple because all of our features, all of our tools, including the review generator, including our agent automations, all of it's included. So it's all based off of usage. And the more you use it, the cheaper it gets. For example, on this 145 calls, basically you're getting almost 340 minutes, right? 338 minutes. This is your price per minute. And then if you go over, price per minute goes up. And so if we go up a call, you can see that both this number dropped and this number dropped as well. And that's designed to help you guys pick the plan that's best for you, while passing on discounts for the more you're committing each month to using our services. And we break it all down right here so you can really see the breakdown of what these cost per minutes are across the base and kind of what these price points are here. So let's continue here. We got the account, we got billing. Account info is your username, password, billing, plans, notifications. So on your notifications, there's a couple different ways you can do notifications. The first is you can come up into AI Logic and set up completely customized notifications. And we'll get to those later. And in those notifications, you can say if a customer is going to cancel, I want to know about it right away. If there's an emergency and it's 2 a.m, I want to be woken up out of bed we'll teach you how to do that, okay, in agent automations. But this is kind of our general out-of-the-box notifications. So you can put in your email, you can add multiple people here, SMS multiple people. If you want to do a webhook to Zapier or to a different software, you can put that in here, and every time there's a phone call, we will send that over. Now, let's say that you want the customer to be notified and have a history. They can view their whole conversation. You can turn this on to yes, and after they're done with the phone call, we'll actually send them a text where they can review the conversation to make sure they got all the information right. Or you can say no, don't send them a conversation summary, save your notifications. Password setting, and then integrations. So let's go into integrations, and then we'll go into agent automations next. And then we'll do a couple test phone calls on this account, and I'll show you guys how we can review those conversations and what that looks like in the dashboard analytics.